right, so I need to document this trip. We're in Missouri, northern Missouri, central Missouri, almost to Illinois. And how has the trip been so far? We stopped to eat lunch.
It's been very smooth. It's a pretty straightforward drive, and I like the scenery.
So we're on the Missouri-Illinois border. Stop in at Casey's to get snacks. And I run into my grain buyer from Nebraska. Good friend and neighbor, what are the chances? I walked into Casey's and I see Dale. And I recognize him right away and he looks at me like, what are you doing here? Like, what are you doing here? So anyway, they were going home from the farm show and we're heading there. So, I don't know what we got, 4 hours left on the road. And is there a time change?
I don't know. I'll have to look that up. Maybe that's
how many time zones are we going through? Adam, what are you doing?
I'm just on my phone, honestly.
Have you been sleeping the whole time? Have you gotten any drone footage?
Of course, drone footage this fast. Unfortunately, I don't have the drone that'd be able to do that. So
All right, but we need one. I think at this farm show they have a drone you can ride and fly.
We need
to try that.
We need an upgrade so Adam can keep up with us and film while the truck's driving.
Oh yeah.
For sure. We just had McDonald's for breakfast. Now it's day 2 of the farm show, day 1 for us. Good breakfast, ready for the farm show, or would you rather go golfing?
That's a pretty tough decision. It depends on the course, depends on what clubs I'm using, depends on who I'm golfing
I
with.
want to go look at tractors and stuff. Let's see what we can find. Oh, let's try to run into some friends.
No matter if we go golfing or not, we're going to try to get a golf cart. That's
Okay.
high up there.
Secure a golf cart is the goal for the day.
All right.
Okay, Ethan, first stop, first tractor. What are your thoughts? I mean, as far as, we don't even know how much horsepower or, I think the wheel speed is like 120 mile an hour. That's one thing that I do know.
Yeah, the hood stack says everything you need to know.
Okay, chrome hood stack. Okay, if you guys recognize this big, wonderful machine that I had on my farm last year, I think I did believe I had a video of the mother bin. This is the same mother bin that I had out on my farm. It's fantastic. It's out at the farm show, and it is a monster. I just want to recreate and show you guys how big this thing really is. Steerable axles. This one is actually loaded up, and the farmer already owns this one. This one is not for sale, but it has all the lights, scales, tarps, bonus features, camera as well too on it. That makes harvest really, really wonderful. I miss having this thing out of my farm. I'll try to maybe grab it again this fall. Ooh. Anyway, talk about mother bins. Look at these drones over here. We might have to have a conversation next door. What is going on right now for Adam? Make sure you want to farm safe. Call before you dig out for that rear tire, Adam. All right, no farm show is complete. New one, I guess, without looking at the drones. We'll go and check out this drone here real quick. All right, now I'm gonna have my boys test out side by sides. You're gonna get a helmet. You're gonna drive.
I wish it was like a ZX6R I was testing, or maybe even a 14RR. That'd be fun to test.
That would be nice on dirt. This guy probably has one right here, Adam. Ask him.
You guys both driving or not?
No, just him. I'm just gonna film, make sure he doesn't do anything illegal or rough. It's a pretty rough course out here. Somebody needs to smooth that out. How'd he do?
He looks like he's doing good so far.
Will you do better?
Oh, of course, of course.
All right, let's see him do the hill. Wow, okay.
Very nice.
Do another lap.
Okay, for a mule, it's pretty good so far.
Sorry, I got distracted by the drone again. All right, get back to filming the kids. Launch it. Floor it. Yeah, very nice. Very capable machine. We need to go over to the Polaris tank now and hit that big jump. I think that's what we want to do. Okay, this is the part of the video where you watch the safety video.
We always require for drivers and passengers.
Let me open up your dream. We were ordering some treats. You said it would be alright. I tried to stop you asking why. You started out to face it. My heart went off like crazy. You pressed your arms on my head. We fell into my small bed. You started out to face it. My heart went off like crazy. I felt my breath for a second. We were about to make it.
Now it's time for me to drive the ZR2, which is the better version of the AT4. Would you agree, Rhonda?
Today it is.
It's to be determined, but we're going to take a little nice new pickup for a test drive. These boys in the back to figure out what it looks like from the back. Here we go. How do you start this thing?
Okay.
Push button?
It is push button. First of all, everybody buckle up, please.
Yep, of course. Of course. We get the idea. So button
Yep,
in,
you're
in
in
reverse.
reverse.
Here we go.
And we put a stake in the hitch, of course, just to
Okay,
give you more
got it. So as
depth there.
everybody in the viewing audience can see, you can see it easily in the camera. I am going to use everything else. All right, here we go.
Now, his seat is vibrating as we speak because this has the optional safety seat. So the closer you get to an object, either in reverse or in drive, or if you're swerving a little bit out of your lanes, the seat will vibrate accordingly. It is an option, but not only do you have the beeps or the alerts, if you will, but there's an optional safety seat that will vibrate for the driver, just keeping them alert, if you will. Okay, before you go forward.
I almost knocked that bale over, so I hated it a little bit.
I only had to put it back a couple hundred times. So.
Did you really? Okay.
Now, before we move on, I want to show you this. Go ahead and keep filming.
All right.
I want you to tap that icon, sir, right there.
Oh man, that's even better.
So what this is is your hitch view. So as you're backing up, and even if I'm going forward, if I want to look at any part of my truck,
Did I remember
I
to
can do that.
safety latch the hitch?
You got it.
You can just look back.
I heard something back there. Oh, I better look at my hitch just in case. And sure enough, one time one of the chains detached itself and was dragging.
How many cameras
So-
does this pickup have?
This has 7. It has 14 different camera visuals.
Oh man.
Oh, I love
I'll
that.
go through a few when we're done.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna go into drive. Go ahead. And put you back up into the front camera here. There we go. And go to your right and follow the dirt. Okay, stop right here for Momo. All right. Now I want you to be in 4-wheel drive. So to your left.
Hold on
the-
just a second.
the
How do we get to
instrument
park?
panel. Oh, I'm sorry. If you want to, just hit P for park. There you go.
Okay, so I don't need to do. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. All right.
Okay, now to go into 4-wheel drive, there is a button that says auto and one says 4, and then there are 2. So hit 4 high. 4.
Gotcha.
There you go. So now
Got
you're
it,
in 4
yeah.
high. Now this display right here is your off-road display. It will show you your angle, your pitch, your roll, for example. So this exercise is letting you know as you're going forward. Don't want you to stop. As you're going forward, try to keep it in the zeros and see how well you can do. The
Okay.
idea is you're going to have that tire lift up, you're going to have that tire in the back lift up. We do that on purpose so
Won't
you
I
can
get
feel.
high centered? Won't one wheel?
Yeah, that's the idea. You're going to have one wheel up, and then you're going to have that wheel up in the back, and it will transfer torque when needed. That is
Okay.
what the system is supposed to do.
Is that the appropriate time to floor it?
Negative Ghost Rider?
Okay.
You will be gently going over the ditch.
Gently. Everything we're doing here today is gentle.
Gentle.
On the gentle side,
Yes.
not the
Yes.
okay, Ranger Jam, Carlson Farm side. All right, I got you.
Okay, go
Ready
ahead.
to go?
Put it
Here
in
we
drive.
go. We're in drive.
Oh, let me put, 1 second. Let me put your camera on.
Follow along. Look
Now
at
I'm going to
this.
lock out your rear axle because I want you to feel when your tires go off the ground when the torque is being transferred. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
8
Excellent.
degrees, 2 degrees.
Excellent.
Oh, baby.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. You can do it.
Come on,
okay,
Mama.
Okay, you stop. There we go. There
I
we go.
saw it. I should have kept the
Yeah,
momentum.
that's okay. That's okay.
But look how that gripped up.
That was the idea because we had the independent rear suspension. That tire was up. This tire was up, and it's transferred torque. And even though he let off in the throttle just a little bit, it transferred more torque back there, and that tire went like this. Instead of going out like this, it went in like this.
I didn't floor it, but I did give it some gumption. I gave it some beans.
Yeah, no problem. So we're going to take it back to auto, please. And
Okay.
I'm going to, yep, it's already back on. And then, great, while they move that.
You want me to honk my horn? Or in the
Okay,
way?
that won't be needed.
Get these
So,
guys out of here.
I want to show you the other camera angles on here.
All right.
We
there it
saw the
goes.
hitch view, and make sure it's behind us. Turn your front. These are your front tires. Turn your wheel and watch the screen.
Oh man,
So your camera on
We're
this
so-
one is underneath your rear view mirror. There's my
we're
hand
so
right there.
thin.
So the idea for this is parallel parking. Obviously, we want to make sure they're
Curbs.
curbs.
Drive-throughs.
And now let's do another one here. Tap that again, sir, right there. That's your back tires.
Oh my
So
goodness.
dropping the boat in the water, for example. That's, I hit the dock just a couple times. So when I put it on, and again, remember, you can independently, when you're driving forward or in reverse, you can look at any of these visuals at any time.
I love it. So after I buy this pickup, I am the sole owner of this pickup. This is your burnout. Is this pickup capable of doing burnouts?
More than likely.
Okay, okay, we can just
depending how you lock out the axle.
we can just film it right here, so I don't have to hang out with
Oh my
camera.
goodness.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
alright, alright.
This is a couple more visuals I want to show you. So this is a bird's eye view. I'm showing this behind us. This is turn your wheel. This is your tires. As you can see, the grid.
Ooh.
So if you're in a campground situation, it's
For
dark
sure.
out there. You have stumps. You don't know what you don't know where these stumps are at. You can turn this visual on, and this is your tire. This yellow or goldish line, that is the edge of your vehicle, your perimeter, if you will. That's a visual letting you know. Okay, that's
where the
the
is
edge,
going to go.
right? And you'll be able to clear it or not.
Yep.
All right,
Right in
and
there.
then
Cool.
I'm gonna do another one. Tap that one again there, sir. Tap that icon for me. Now it's a bird's eye of the back. of the vehicle,
Same
but
thing.
from a bird's eye view. If
How do you
will.
get a drone shot? I didn't see the drone. Where's the drone?
accessory with this stuff.
Vehicle.
And then a couple more I want to show you. Okay, you know what? Let's move forward.
Here we go.
There we go. We're gonna put it right over to the left, please.
Uh-huh. Love this truck.
And you can just put it here, and I'll show you the last couple visuals before we
All right.
depart. Go ahead and put it in park. Tap the key. Okay. Now, there's 2 more cameras that I want to show you real quick here. So take your finger, sir, and do this. You have 2 camera lenses up in your brake lamp above the box. That is showing you over the box, and then hit that icon for me. That's looking into your box.
Back of the box.
That is nice.
So again, while you are driving, you can put these visuals on at any time. And the idea is, if you hear something back there,
My kids' bicycles.
something
A
detaches.
tie-down strap for
Sure.
the dirt bike.
Right.
The Suzuki.
Right. Which is
Yeah.
The Suzuki.
Which has happened to me. I had a tonneau situation one time. I was traveling from Detroit to Chicago, and I could just hear bam, bam, bam. Like, what the heck is that? I turned that on. One of my tonneau has snapped. So I pulled over, and it was a clear vision, as you can see.
Yeah, you can see it
So,
perfectly.
and
Oh,
again,
that's
you can
fantastic.
independently turn any of these visuals on while you are driving.
As you're driving. So I can have my passenger co-pilot do all this while I'm focusing on the road or the
This is-
cornfield out my window.
This is even ideal, especially when you're with a bigger truck, or you can put a gooseneck on this, so you can hook up the gooseneck.
Yes,
like
right.
that.
Oh,
Yes, you can see everything
Absolutely.
back there.
Perfect.
Yeah, so 7 cameras up to, depending on the packaging, because there's levels of camera packages they throw on these. And depending on what one needs for towing and so forth, there is no reason why you can't be an expert on seeing everything
That's
around
right.
your vehicle at all times. And this is also
Yeah, hey! You're on camera. We had you. We saw you. All right. I've always wanted to know how big this show is. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm up and down my bin at home all the time. Anyway, let's take a look at farm progress to see how big the show and the site is. Okay, do you guys remember where we parked? I think we're somewhere out.
Over there by the police officer sign.
Oh, right over there.
Mine, I guess.
Anyway, here's what the show looks like. Parking lot. And there's some municipalities right over there. This is in Decatur, I think, North Decatur, Illinois. But beautiful farm show, beautiful view. Today was a very beautiful day. Lots of cool equipment. Okay, farm progress in Decatur, Illinois. Fantastic. Now we're at after show, after party, where we get to go to somebody else's farm and get to go to an after party. So a few farmers have already shown up, but good grief. I love touring farms and other farms. But I mean, this shop, this might be a little bit bigger than my shop. Let's go check it out. What do you think, Adam? We could, do they have four-wheelers here? Can we drive around a little
Some
bit?
donuts.
Where's all the burnout
There's all the dirt bikes.
tracks like at our place?
They're doing things a little differently than us. to say the
Okay,
least.
just a little bit. Yeah!
Yeah.
I think we're at the right place. We've got friends.